At the heart of southern India stands a palace that does not fade when daylight disappears. It does not retreat into shadow. It awakens. As evening descends and the sky deepens into indigo, something extraordinary begins to happen. One light appears, then another, and another. Slowly, patiently, nearly 100,000 bulbs begin to glow, outlining domes, tracing arches, revealing towers and balconies that were once only silhouettes. Within minutes, the entire skyline transforms into gold, as if the palace itself has decided to shine. This is Mysore Palace, a structure that understands the power of light, memory, and spectacle. Completed in 1912, the palace you see today rose from loss. The original structure, built largely of wood, was destroyed by fire during a royal wedding in 1897. Flames consumed halls of ceremony and private chambers alike, turning generations of royal life into ash. But what followed was not an ending. It was a declaration. From the ruins emerged a vision not merely of a new residence, but of continuity, proof that sovereignty, once shaken, could still be reborn with greater clarity and strength. The task was entrusted to British architect Henry Owen. What he created became one of the finest expressions of the Indo-Saracenic style, a deliberate fusion where cultures do not compete, but converse. Here, Hindu temple forms rise alongside Islamic arches. Rajput balconies extend outward in quiet elegance. European engineering binds everything together with precision and permanence. The palace does not belong to one tradition. It belongs to many. At its heart rises the central dome, soaring to nearly 44 meters. It is visible from miles away, a silent announcement of royal presence. Once, this dome marked the seat of a kingdom whose influence extended far beyond the city, into politics, ritual, and the rhythm of everyday life. Step inside, and the palace reveals another language. The Durbar Hall unfolds in measured harmony, rows of turquoise columns capped with golden capitals, each one reflecting authority without excess. Above, a stained glass ceiling filters sunlight into shifting mosaics of color, casting blues, ambers, and greens across the space. The glass was imported from Belgium. Iron pillars came from Glasgow. Italian marble spreads beneath your feet. Every material traveled across oceans to arrive here, and as the polished floors reflect each step, it feels as though time itself walks beside you, quiet, observant, unhurried. Beyond the hall stand silver doors weighing hundreds of kilograms. They guard ceremonial chambers where power once became performance. During the Dussehra festival, the golden throne was assembled here, not permanently, but ritually. For 10 nights each year, the city transformed. Processions filled the streets, music echoed across courtyards. The ruler appeared before his people not merely as a king, but as a custodian of cosmic order. Authority was not only governed, it was enacted, sanctified, and witnessed. Even today, that ritual survives. Each year, the city moves again in procession, echoing a rhythm centuries old. What was once political power has become living heritage, a reminder that tradition does not vanish when rule ends. It adapts. Yet beyond ceremony, the palace was also a place of quiet routines. Mornings began with prayer, afternoons with music lessons. Silk garments were prepared with care. Meals followed strict timing and etiquette. Power lived here, but so did waiting. So did duty. So did expectation. Behind the grandeur were lives shaped by repetition and restraint. A palace can be radiant and heavy at the same time. The 20th century brought change that no architecture could prevent. The kingdom merged into a modern nation. Sovereignty became history. The ruler became memory. But the palace did not fall. It transformed. Today, more than 6 million visitors pass through these gates each year, making it one of the most visited monuments in India. They arrive carrying cameras and curiosity. They leave carrying something quieter, a sense that light itself can preserve the past. On Sunday evenings, when illumination begins, the crowd grows still, conversations fade, screens lower, silence spreads. Because in that moment, the past does not feel distant. It feels present. Alive, radiant. The same walls that once watched royal processions now reflect faces from every corner of the world. The palace no longer governs a kingdom. It governs the night. And as the final lights shimmer against the darkened sky, one truth becomes clear. Architecture is not built only from stone. It is built from memory, from ritual, from the human desire to be seen and remembered, long after we are gone. Thank you for walking through this palace of light with us. Subscribe to continue the journey, because the next royal story is already waiting beyond the horizon.